What's happening to Japan? That's the question Chris brought from abroad in Japan and Alyssa from Oriental Pearl asked in their videos and started attacking each other. They each got millions of views, but here's the truth, they didn't tell you what's actually happening with them in Japan.
Giant, stupid internet drama.
Japan is a country known for politeness, respect and silence. Influencers like Chris and Alyssa live in Japan, yet remain silent about their own disrespect and their ongoing support for the exploitation of animals until their victims' murders. Chris travels around Japan eating chicken after chicken, pig after pig, all presented as fun Japanese food.
I basically live off an exclusive diet of fried chicken and Wagyu beef.
Alyssa travels around East Asia, also exploiting animals. She's outraged about one injustice while personally being responsible for the biggest and deadliest injustice.
It makes me sick.
Behind every bite of karaage is an exploited chicken who never saw the sun and was just abused as a product. Billions of chickens spent their short lives trapped in a metal shed, their beaks cut off, their bones breaking under unnatural growth, all for that crispy texture in a YouTuber's food review. The egg industry is the same industry as the meat industry. Chickens were modified by humans to lay 300 eggs a year. This is extremely exhausting for their bodies. All male chicks are macerated on their first day of life, just because they can't lay eggs. By buying eggs, you contribute to the mass murder of sentient individuals. Pigs also have feelings. They have friends, families and a subjective life experience. They experience the world through their eyes as individuals, just like we do. Yet they are enslaved, locked in confined spaces, surrounded by their own waste. Endless suffering until they are gassed in gas chambers. The Holocaust never ended for them. It doesn't matter if you buy organic or local. For the victim, nothing changes. These animals get robbed of their lives by being misused and abused as products, although you could just leave them alone. Dairy cows, just like chickens and pigs, also get their throats slit once they're no longer profitable, like chickens for their eggs. That makes the dairy industry the same as the meat industry, but with double the exploitation. Did you know that cows are mammals? They have to be raped, forced to be pregnant to bring a baby into this world. If male, the child will be murdered immediately as veal. If female, she will be enslaved like her mother, raped every year, so she never stops producing milk, only so that humans can take it away from what was meant for her child. All this until the mother's body collapses or she produces less milk. Then she gets stabbed in the throat. Culture is not a good excuse for this deadly and needless exploitation. It's normalized oppression just because they were born in the wrong body.
Who cares about them? Just throw them under the bus.
Veganism is not a diet. It's the rejection of all animal exploitation for food, for clothes, experiments or amusement. The biggest health institutions in the world show us that we can be healthy and strong as vegans. This is backed by science and millions of healthy vegans are proof of it. That makes abusing all these animals needless and therefore cruel.
Be vegan for a day. This was going to be a tough day for me.
For you or for your victims? You didn't try being vegan for a day. You tried to be plant-based for a day. One is the diet, the other is the ethical stance against all animal exploitation. Are these really your values, Chris? Oppression, discrimination of innocent sentient beings? I think deep down you know this is the only ethical choice.
But when you feel something is profoundly wrong in here, you have to talk about it.
Influencers like Oriental Pearl and Chris Abroad could use their massive reach to change the narrative, to show that animal abuse, exploitation and oppression are not their values. They could show Japan's incredible vegan innovations. Soy meats, konnyaku-based sashimi, plant milks, tofu dishes older than sushi, vegan ramen, vegan sushi, even vegan convenience food at 7-Eleven or Family Mart. So, what's really happening to Japan? The same thing that's happening everywhere. Animals being abused as products and slaves. They are not objects, they are non-human persons bred into existence to be exploited and abused to death. Chris and Alyssa should be vegan. They could use their voices to help end this horrible abuse. It's just one choice away.
So just say sorry. Bro, I didn't know.
You can change now. Just say sorry and be vegan, like all of us vegans did when we realized our mistake.
I'm genuinely not a malicious person.
There's no justification for violence or murder. Taste pleasure is no justification. Tradition, convenience, habits or social stigma should never hinder someone to do the right thing, to simply leave animals alone.
There are much bigger issues in play here.
Chris and Alyssa, don't keep being the perpetrators in this war against the animals. You can do better.
My channel is pretty vanilla and not offensive.
No, it's not. You and Chris are showing murder victims and telling others slavery is okay.
The message Chris has sent to other creators throughout this drama is horrible.
Stop sending truly horrible messages into the world, pretending that animal abuse doesn't matter.
Anyone is welcome to criticize my future content, current content.
I just did, and I hope you and Chris will reject animal abuse from now on.
Be open-minded and think critically.
It's never been more important to call out things that are fundamentally wrong.
I agree, and as an animal rights activist, I just did. If you were in your victim's position, enslaved, trapped and exploited, you'd see the injustice you are causing very easily. I'm the Brutal Vegan, and I'm here to show you the brutal truth. Watch Dominion on YouTube to see the normal industries of animal exploitation. Be vegan.